James Franklin is ahead of schedule. Penn State's coach found his midseason form in April. A video recording from the team's spring game showed Franklin arguing with a heckling fan, complete with finger-pointing from Penn State's thin-skinned coach. Franklin has a history of this behavior, although I didn't figure he was due for another yell at the fans' meltdown for a few more months. After, say, a loss to Oregon or Ohio State, Penn State enters this season with big aspirations and national championship possibilities. That's the good news. The counter-argument. Big game James tends to crack when the spotlight brightens. Which is a shame for Franklin and his Nittany Lions, because he's figured out so much else about how to operate a program at a high level. Penn State's trajectory is pointing up after the best season in Franklin's tenure. The Nittany Lions reached the college football playoff semifinals. They're talented enough to return to that round or more. Advancing further would require a level of poise that's mostly eluded Franklin and his teams in clutch moments. For Franklin, this season offers a potential narrative-changing opportunity. His sturdy, veteran-laden roster includes a quarterback who generates buzz with NFL evaluators. The schedule is favorable. Penn State will host Oregon and play at Ohio State. It should be favored in its other 10 games, complete with 3 non-conference cupcakes. It's an ideal team and schedule combination for another playoff bid. If Franklin finally breaks through and wins an elusive national championship, can't you just see the narrative shifting to label him as a quirky and fiery program builder who coaches hard-nosed teams? If Franklin wilts, that cements the idea that, as impressive as his win percentage is, he's a hot-headed oddball who flops in big games while consistently beating up on the Big Ten's soft underbelly. So, what's it going to be? More meltdowns, or, finally, will Franklin show some resolve, steeliness and poise under pressure? No sign of that yet. Just more arguments with fans. Re-rank. Texas leads college football NCAA 1-136 after spring. Best of best. Our ranking of college football's top 25 coaches. The Nittany Lions are on Oddsmakers' shortlist of national championship frontrunners. They rank number 2 nationally in the latest USA Today, Too Early, Top 25 rankings. Penn State survived the spring free agency window without enduring significant loss, and it added Syracuse's leading receiver, Trebor Pena, to give quarterback Drew Allar another weapon. Pena addresses a need. Penn State's wide receiver insufficiency became exposed in the playoff semifinals. Not a single Nittany Lions wide receiver caught a pass in the loss to Notre Dame. Pena joins Devontae Ross from Troy and Kyron Hudson of Southern California as impact wide receiver additions. Those 3 transfers combined for 198 receptions last season. No need to worry about Penn State's running backs. Stars Nicholas Singleton and Katron Allen returned. I delayed mention of perhaps the biggest offseason development. Penn State plundered defensive coordinator Jim Knowles off Ryan Day's Ohio State staff. The Nittany Lions got the deal done by making Knowles the first $3 million in